Hi, I'm Xanderka2009. You can just call me Drakina. And I just want to express my own thoughts about all of these Wicked 3 rumors that are popping up on YouTube and other corners of the internet. Now, don't get me wrong, I did enjoy the Wicked movies. And as much as I would like to see an expansion of the movieverse, does it really have to be a third movie? Is it really necessary? I am well aware that there are sequels to the novel Son of a Witch, A Lion Among Men, and Out of Oz. However, the Broadway musical and the movies based on the Broadway musical are very different from the source book, The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West. So, that means if any sequels are made, they would have to be really different from the source books and done in a way to fit in with the musical verse. I would be interested in seeing some expansion on the movie based on the musical, but it has to be done with the right amount of passion and care. And I think a movie might be a little unnecessary, mainly because making a new movie would take a lot of time, a lot of money would have to be put into it, and I am not sure if that could work out the way the studios might hope. However, they could always do an animated series that carries off in the aftermath of the two Wicked movies. Does anyone remember that Wizard of Oz cartoon series from 1990? It was an animated series that continued off from the 1939 MGM film of the same title. Unfortunately, the series only lasted for one season, which was composed of only 13 episodes. But I did enjoy it when I was a small child and it was on television. There was also the more recent animated series titled Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, which is also a continuation of the 1939 MGM film. And based on what I saw on only one episode, it's definitely meant for a much younger audience. The episodes were a lot shorter, and it's obviously a lot more sillier than the 1990 cartoon. Now, they can do something like that for the Wicked movies, like just make an animated series that continues off from where the second movie ended. It can just simply focus on the aftermath of the Wicked movies for most of the characters who are still hanging around in the land of Oz. And maybe just a little bit of what's going on with Elphaba and Fiyero as they travel across the desert. Just saying. Anyway, an animated series that's aimed at fans of the Broadway musical and the movies would work if it's done with the right amount of passion and care. Definitely care. Now, if a cartoon series is still a lot of work to do, then why not go with graphic novels that tie into the movies? With creative writers and talented artists and a willing publishing company, it could easily be done to create a graphic novel that could either take place before the movies or even after the movies. And with the right marketing plan, it could easily appeal to fans of both the musical and the movies based on the musical. Comics and graphic novels that tie into movies and TV shows have been done before. I can list a few examples. There's Stranger Things, Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, Orphan Black, The Dark Crystal, and my favorite, Godzilla. Since other movies and TV shows have graphic novels that tie into them, either prequels, side stories within the main story, or just little bonus stories, I don't see why it cannot be done with the Wicked movies.